Hey guys, Chris again from ClassicVWBugs.com, and I got another tip for you today, and that has to deal with the Ragtop headliner that they sell on the market today. These aftermarket headliners that you can put into your vintage Volkswagen. I got a 58 bug here, and I bought the TMI Ivory Mohair headliner for this bug. And what I noticed was the center portion here is actually a little too short from side to side, and it doesn't actually meet all the way to the end. You can stretch it as much as you can. This is nice and taut as it is, and it actually comes a little shy. So some of the aftermarket headliners that they do have out there, they might not fit correctly or so precise as they did when they came out of the factory. I mean, I've seen some factory original bugs at some of the shows, and yeah, the headliner does come to the end, and it's, you know, I think there's another company out there called So Fine, and they supposedly do a nice headliner that comes even closer, so maybe look into something like that. But another tip I want to point out today is a lot of the people that I see putting headliners in at these shows, when they put them onto the bows here and across, again from the factory, if you can see here, the factory had the headliner come directly straight with the line. These headliners did not bow up like this. And we're actually going to try to fix this again, and I realized the way you got to do that is these center square headliners have pouches that have to be wrapped around the bows. Like here's a portion of a Ragtop that we're doing now, and you can see this is part of the bows that slide in the track. And what you got to do is these square portions, headliners, have these felt materials that wrap around the bows. Now I got a video on how to install this stuff that I bought online, and everybody will tell you, even in the manuals, that you got to wrap it nice and tight around this bow. But what we realized was you actually should not do that, and what you should do is actually just don't wrap it tight to the seam of that inside of that pouch of the felt to this. What you want to do is let it attach it maybe just to the ends of it, so the headliner can actually come down a bit and actually line up with the edges here of the headliner. I don't know if I'm trying to just explain this to you a lot clearly. If you have any questions, you can email me about it. But everywhere that I read or saw videos on, everyone was telling you to pull this tight and to wrap that felt material that goes on the square portion of the headliner real tight around the bows. I don't think that's the way to do it, because if you do that, it's going to start coming up this way, and it's not going to look nice. You want it nice and even the way it used to look when it came out of the factory. So what we noticed, like I said, is you're going to cut that pouch, and you're going to wrap it around the bows, and you're just going to glue it at the edges of the pouch. Don't go all the way up to the seam here to hug the bow. I hope that makes sense. If not, give me a holler, and I can explain it to you a little bit better. So we're going to try taking this one down and redoing it. I actually bought another headliner to try to redo it because we wound up pulling it too much, and got a little dirty and whatnot. And what makes this nice and tight is not so much gluing the center portion, but how you attach it here to the back portion. That's what makes it tight. It has nothing to do really with this the seam area. So. All right, sorry, a little long-winded there. I just want to try to point out, some people ask me about Ragtop headliner installation. I am working on trying to do a video for you guys out there, and eventually, I'll be able to show you for that, okay? But that's that long tip. Chris at ClassicVWBugs.com, and take a look at my new t-shirt line that I also have for sale on my website. All right, see you then.